Howdy everyone, this is LockNutz.
And Taz.
And you're watching episode 4 of the Teamin' Up series on Połowa. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 how are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, my gracious me. Here we are rocking and rolling, doing a little bit of teaming up action, and it's the next day. You know, we did stuff yesterday, a little this, little that, but we're on today though. We're on today, so we got a lot of stuff planned for the day. It's just a matter of being able to go ahead and get this stuff done. Now, I think Taz has kind of worked his way up, and he's starting to work on getting some grass cut and some stuff like that, but yeah, we'll see. All that stuff was just kind of a pain, I guess is a good way to say it, and I'm glad to be over it. So we're on to today. We're doing our stuff. Oh man, and yeah, we have a field way off into the distance where Taz is cutting. I'm gonna go ahead and join him here in just a little bit, but we got to finish taking care of the taters, so we got that going for us. All right.
Yeah, I'm almost got to the field.
Almost at the field? Okay.
Yeah. You know, this T25 doesn't go that fast.
Oh, that's right. You are using Grandpa's old truck, so that, or not truck, old tractor to make that happen. So, I guess I tell you what, guys, we did have a lot of stuff happening yesterday. I know Taz put in a lot of work. I kind of sloughed off and did what I could, but I think it's time we pay a little homage to what Taz was doing and me not getting in the way. So check that out and we'll meet you up at the field. Yeah, so as you guys could see, we were out there rocking and rolling for quite a while. It started getting pretty late into the day, but you know, we got it all accomplished. And like we talked about before, we do have more potatoes rocking and rolling. Now, the plowing was fun.
I don't hear much of a joy in your voice.
Yeah. Yeah. I've already talked to Taz. If I could, I would like to invest a little bit of our money in a different plow in the future because we had to go ahead and grab those larger tractors to be able to use those bigger plows. But the plows are only a half a meter wider. So, oh man, that large field did take a long time. And Taz brought up a very good point when we were just kind of chatting around, getting ourselves ready here, that we actually did a lot of stuff yesterday in game. There was all the harvesting that I think we did. We did all of the, or for the potatoes, we did, I think everything actually harvested, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. We had 2 fields of potatoes.
Yeah, there was lots of stuff that we took care of, and it's kind of, I'm kind of happy to see it be done. I don't know about you, Taz, but I'm happy to see it be done because it is a lot of work and it's very rewarding. All right, get this off to the side, and then I can come around beside you or behind you, however you want to look at it. Get that turned on. Get that going right there.
Yeah, and what could be better than a smell of a fresh cut grass in the morning?
Oh, heck yeah. There's not many things out there that are better than that. Unless you're allergic to grass or you have allergies and things like that, then this is an absolutely terrible sensation in the morning. Oh my goodness gracious me. Tell you what, guys, comment down below how many of you like the smell of fresh cut grass in the morning, and how many of you are just deathly allergic when that stuff starts to happen, or how many of you are a little bit both. I know myself, I love the smell of fresh cut grass, but as soon as I start smelling it, my nose starts getting itchy, and it just gets to be, it goes downhill fast, let's just say that. But nonetheless, I love the smell of it. So comment down below, guys, let us know what's going on. What do you like? Are you on the side of, oh my goodness gracious, I can't wait to get my shoes nice and green from cutting the grass, or are you on the other side of, I could live without it? Oh man, it is pretty cool though, Taz, that nice smell of grass, and it's kind of calming. After all that work we had to do on the farm yesterday, it's really nice not to have to do that necessarily today. I think we have a couple things that we're planning on doing, but for the most part, I think this is about it. Now, Taz, you were talking about what should we do with this grass, and what was your conclusion to that? What do you think we should do with this stuff?
Yeah, I was thinking that we should grab the bales for the silage to sell.
Okay, yeah, because we have some cows, but we have lots of silage, so we really don't need to mix up tons of TMR or anything like that. And hay, we have more than enough hay than our sheep will actually need. So I'm with you. We should definitely just go ahead and cut this stuff up, wrap it, make the magic happen, let it ferment for a little while, and sell it to make some money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, I know we keep talking about this, or I should say I keep talking about this, with all those potatoes that we just did. We're planning on selling them. And I know, for somebody who doesn't like potatoes as much as me, I'm sure talking about them a lot, but they're very interesting. Now, you were saying, Taz, and I like what you were saying about this with the potatoes. We have those 3 small fields up front. I kind of like what you were getting at, that maybe we should go ahead and just rotate on those small fields instead of going ahead and just doing another massive harvest. I really like the idea of that. That way we don't get potato fatigue or anything like that. I think you hit the nail on the head when you were telling me that before. But other than that, are there any production things that you were thinking you may want to go ahead and dabble in?
Not really, unless you want to try something.
I'm not too sure. As of right now, I could do any one of the production things. I could stay out here and do this. I'm not 100% sure. I could do anything. Doesn't matter to me. Maybe I tell you what. This is I know I'm asking a lot from you guys right off the bat, but If you guys know of any production things that you might like to see Taz and I try, well, comment down below. Are you guys trying something out that's fairly new and you haven't seen it done before? Or is there something out there that you've done a ton and you really, really like? Comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see us give a shot to, or if there's something that you've tried in the past that you really, really like. So, yeah, just comment. Comment and comment. Oh, man. All right, well, uh-oh. What do we got? We got an A. Are you trying to work out a... Uh-oh.
Yeah, trying to get the GPS working.
Okay. I kind of figured that's what you're doing, but I wasn't 100% sure. I guess for the time being, I'll just keep going around and around until we get something a little bit more substantial in there. But pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm digging this. We haven't had an opportunity to talk to Grandma too much recently, since obviously we were out rocking and rolling. Grandma seems to be very, very happy with her greenhouse, and that's always pretty darn cool. But you know, with Grandma, there's always some project that she's got up her sleeve. I mean, I've only known her for a short period of time. Taz has known her forever, but just from what I'm picking up on her, she has projects, lots and lots of projects. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a project dumped on us, or however you want to say it, relatively soon. But I guess until we kind of get to that point, we figure out what Taz and I are gonna do. We're gonna, other than taking care of this field here, where we're gonna go, how we're gonna move forward. I think we'll just come out here and spend a little bit of time relaxing, cutting grass as a nice wind down from all those potatoes, plowing, slurry, and more potatoes. So everyone, as you can see, oh my goodness gracious, gotta lower that down a little bit.
What's going on there?
I accidentally had the forks up way too high, and when that little bugger took it over, it just shook me like a little rag doll. Oh man, so as you guys can see, Taz and I are getting pretty well done with this field here. We got it knocked out. Wasn't actually too long. Got everything mowed up. I was taking care of the windrowing. Taz came along, did the baling. And now I got everything over here so we can wrap up these bales and make the magic happen. We're actually going to take and just set them off the side. That was Taz's suggestion, just put them off to the side for the time being. That way we can go ahead and throw slurry down or whatever type of fertilizer we want out here, and the bales won't get in the way. Plus, one thing that I didn't think about is that with having all that stuff up by the farm, looking at how we play the game here, it may end up screwing up with the frame rates and stuff like that. So if we can separate our bales from everything else and not create too much of a hazard there, that's not too much of a big deal. Other thing is that since being out here, rocking and rolling, doing the things that we're doing, Grandma came by. It was pretty darn cool. She brought me a nice hot cup of coffee. Taz got some coffee too, but Grandma brought donuts for him, so yeah, I didn't get any. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just not the favorite yet, but caught me a little bit off guard there. Not too bad, though. With that being said, Grandma actually kind of volunteered us to help someone else out. So it is what it is. There's this older couple who... they have this larger farm and whatnot, and they're looking to downsize and kind of, I don't want to say move out in the country and take an easy life because they're already out in the country and stuff like that. But they are looking to go ahead and kind of do a little bit of downsizing, and right now their farm is just a little too big for them. So Grandma, being the great-hearted woman that she is, decided that she was just going to go ahead and volunteer us for that without even asking. It is what it is, whether we want to do it or not, but I don't know. Taz, how do you feel about that? Grandma just volunteering us for stuff, is that something that she normally does?
Yeah, she does that. You know, it is extra work for us, but we don't have much else to do, and it's extra cash.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. that's the other thing. Grandma did say that they're willing to pay us to do something. Obviously, it's not like we can keep the entire crop and save it for ourselves or anything like that. It's still theirs, and we're just out there doing the work. So it could be much worse, but it's not too bad. So that's what we got. We got this out here. Taz looks like has it all bundled up. I was trying to go ahead and put a bale spike that we had on here, but unfortunately the bale spike that I was trying to grab was for that loader over there, so it kind of made a big mess. Next thing you know, I tipped over the front loader section there, and it was just a big mess. Taz actually had to come up to the farm and save me. So we probably could have got done harvesting, or not harvesting the grass, but mowing the grass, getting it all taken care of a little bit faster. But yours truly over here was having nothing but issues yet again. I don't know, Taz, did you want to do, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the post-wrapping or the pre-wrapping? Which one do you want to do?
I don't really have a preference.
Okay. Well, it looks like you're walking that way. Yeah. You're walking that way, so.
Anyway.
All right, let's get this. Oops. Get that. Oop, that one wasn't too bad. Just barely caught me there. I tell you what, that little tractor that was Grandpa's, that little thing, we can't use it for a whole lot, but the things that we actually have the opportunity to use it for, like running that little bale wrapper, it actually works out really, really good. I'm pretty impressed with it. Now, when we go ahead and look at different gameplay styles of what people do, I think between Taz and myself, Taz is much more oriented towards using the small equipment. He's very, very good at doing it, and it's almost like second nature for him. Myself, not so much, but I tell you what, since Taz and I really have started doing a lot more of the teaming up stuff, and the more and more we have an opportunity to play together, I feel like I've really picked up on that, and kind of have started to enjoy playing with a lot of the smaller equipment, and realizing that you don't necessarily need to have just tons and tons of large equipment to go ahead and do it. Sometimes take like the little Hurleman. I know there's the Hurleman mod that's out there. I think that tractor is 90 horsepower. Now, I was rocking and rolling with that on a farm just recently. I think it was on one of the servers that Taz and I were playing on, and I ended up really realizing that I can pretty much do everything on the farm with those 90 horses. Absolutely everything. I ended up getting larger tractors eventually, but it really was eye-opening. And I guess it really expanded and opened my eyes on what you can do. Now, I don't know if you've had any of that dealing with me, Taz, other than the fact that if you want to say something, you just need to step forward and say it, because otherwise I will just keep going. But is there anything that playing with me that you may have picked up on that you wouldn't have gone ahead and maybe tried, or maybe you've thought about doing stuff a little bit differently?
Not sure for that.
Yeah, play with somebody who has a little bit higher skill set so you don't work so hard. That might be a good one. Oh, man. But I think that's one of the other cool things when you have the opportunity to play with another person. You get to pick up a little bit on their skill sets and kind of see what they're really, really good at. Like, Taz is really good at, well, everything. Mainly just knowing what the heck he's supposed to do. But I've watched him go ahead and stack pallets before. I've watched him stack bales before. And I would have to say he's probably a master at it. It's really helped me with my pallet stacking and bale stacking game, because I've had the opportunity to witness him go about doing that. And I think that's just something super cool. Whether you're watching somebody Let's see if I can get a second. I probably better not do that. Whether you're watching somebody stream or jumping on a YouTube video, watching them, or even playing with somebody, getting that opportunity to see somebody else do something in a slightly different way is a pretty cool thing. It gives you that opportunity to maybe learn a slightly... Oops. Well, that's not a slightly different way. That's just bad. It gives you an opportunity to see like a slightly different way of doing things, maybe a different thought, or oops, get out of the way there. Get out of the way. A different thought as to how you can go about doing stuff, and it gives you the opportunity to try things out, like doing donuts. Taz is a big donuts guy. Loves doing donuts. And I've actually carried that over onto the other YouTube Let's Play that I got going on, the Misadventures of LockNutz. I really enjoy just taking a little bit of time doing donuts over there. It's a story play, so it kind of gets me in trouble a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. It's just fun to get out there and do something that you don't normally do, like me doing donuts. It's a bridge too far for me. Can't handle it. But well, I think that's kind of where we're sitting right now. I think we're doing a good job getting this stuff wrapped up. Once we're done, we'll probably head on over. We have 2 harvesters, and I think this field that Grandma was talking about is a little bit larger of a field, so we'll definitely have to get both of our harvesters out there, and we'll rock and roll, and we'll get this stuff all taken care of, and hopefully we can actually help this older couple out. So Taz and I, we're going to keep rocking and rolling, getting our stuff done here, but we'll probably see you over at that other field, and like normal, we'll probably just have a chat with you, let you know what's going on, and see what you're up to. So, until that time, guys, we'll be catching you a little later. Booyah, booyah.
Yeah, so it must be done something similar like mower fabrics, those covers, you know?
Yeah.
That's something similar. The system like that was done.
So
but it's cool.
If you guys want to know what Taz is talking about here, he's talking about this. Well, I'll tell you about this in just a second here, but I want you guys to go ahead and pay attention to the pipe here. I'm going to go ahead and put it out. Watch that fabric on the end. See how it kind of wiggles around and stuff like that? Now, when I drove past it, because I drove the tractor over and was helping, and you're not going back yet. Oh no, I got it all jacked up. There we go. When I was driving past Taz, I was trying to be a helpful teammate here. I hit it. I smashed right into it, and the little fabric bags swayed around. We were saying that's a really, really cool thing. Some modders take that extra time to go the extra mile and add little details like that. Others don't. They get the mods out for us. So in this case, this set that we're going ahead and using here, Taz and I are using the exact same harvester, just slightly different color patterns. This is the Bizon Gigant or Giant. I don't know how to spell it. Whatever.
I guess it's be spelled by giant.
It has a second G in there, so it gets me. But it's a Z061. This is made by Nutz Volts. Love the name. It's 39.85 megabytes to download. And the best part is, it's cross-platform. Gotta love it. So you can get out here rocking and rolling and doing this stuff yourself. There's a couple other harvesters that come along with it as well. So you have that going for you. It's not just this big bad mamma jamma here, but there are a couple other options to this thing. Mainly it comes down to a little bit of horsepower and the grain tank size. But all in all, it's a nice little bit of machinery that we're out here rocking and rolling. Taz, do you remember if we actually used this on the over on Adelshoven or not? I can't remember if we did or didn't.
We used similar one, but it was from the third party side.
Oh, okay.
So not sure if it was from this modder or not.
Okay, not sure if Nutz was the one in charge of it. Not Nutz. Nutz Volts. So that's 2 volts, I think, which isn't going to do much except make you feel good about yourself, I guess. Let you get yourself through in there.
And I guess the name is like Bizon Gigant.
Gigant?
If there is the second G.
Okay. See, Taz is not only good at this game and holding my hand when it comes to playing the game and how you go about doing it, but he's also there to help me with my pronunciations on how to speak English, which is hilarious to me. I don't know if you guys...
That should be some kind of opposite.
It should be the opposite, but yeah, there are times where I'll have to say it. I'm no good at all. But with that being said, we are out here. We're helping Grandma's friend out, so we're getting that stuff done. Actually, I don't even know if it's Grandma's friend. She just offered her help up. I don't know. It is what it is. Either way, I'm having fun out here, though. I don't know about you, Taz. Are you liking this?
Yeah, I do like it. It doesn't go as fast as the new ones, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
Just
bad.
5 meters spread.
I think it'd be really bad, or I would think it'd be almost unbearable to a degree if it was just you out here or just myself out here doing this field by herself. But you can, using the smaller equipment, the cheaper equipment, you can do it when you have a second set of hands. It really does make it a big difference. And I think the last time that you and I did a harvest on a bigger field like this was when we were in Edelshove harvesting, I think, barley or something like that. No, it was sorghum. I think it was sorghum. And that took us like 2.5, 3 hours to do. Oof. That we were actually using relatively large harvesters too compared to these things here, so pretty slick, I'd say. Pretty slick, I'd say. Sorry about that. This harvesting makes me thirsty, so I gotta get a little sip of some things here. Now, one thing I want to talk about here is I just give us a second here to say that if you guys are actually looking for somebody to team up with, I'll make sure I go ahead and have a link. I think I have a link down in the bottom of the description here. Which is also where you'll find a description and how to find this mod if you're looking for it. But down in the description below, there's a link to my Discord. Now, I'm not trying to go ahead and get you to come over and join my Discord, but if you're looking for people to play with, if you go to the Discord, that's a great place to be able to go ahead and find people. Now, you don't have to go to my Discord or anything like that. You can find yourself like a Facebook page or anything like that. And there's always people that are looking to team up. So if I know I talk about it a lot. I know I talk about it's a lot of fun to team up, and it's a good time and the whole 9 yards with that. But if you're sitting there telling me, well, Locke, I can't find anybody. I can't find anybody to team up with. I'm not sure. Head on over, try and find a Facebook page. There's a lot of Farming Simulator Facebook pages out there, or you can hit the link below, go to my Discord. And we got tons of people over there. Plus, I have a server that's up and running, and it's ready to go for anybody to come and join. So if you are looking for that, I'm available. We got people here to play. Plus, there's just a ton of different people out there to jump in and do some farming with, because everybody's always looking for another set of hands out on the farm, or maybe a different perspective or something like that. It's a lot of fun. So I don't want you guys to feel bad if you aren't having the ability to find somebody or anything like that. There are a ton of people out there, and I just want you to have the opportunity to get out there and play the game, because it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun teaming up and doing this stuff with somebody else. Alright, I'm going to do exactly what Taz is doing there and swinging things around. Now, you see how we're taking all this straw and kind of throwing it around? Except for that pile right there. Somebody, I'm not going to say who, Taz. It was me. I completely forgot that I had this still on. So I was leaving a straw swath, and I was thinking to myself, oh, geez, I don't need to be doing that. This isn't even our field. Was that all you had, or was it full, Taz?
No, that was all I had.
Okay. Perfect. 66, 67. I think if it's okay with you, Taz, I'm gonna take these oats over to our farm over there, and I'll just dump this stuff off. I think we have a silo over there. All right.
Yeah, I think we have.
All right. Put that back
May
in.
be interesting approach, different from what we have in game originally.
Yeah.
But we have an elevator.
Yeah, I think this is one of those ones where it kind of goes into the building, if I remember correctly, and it just stores it in the building, which is kind of a neat little setup. Essentially, you have a farm building up here that has all these different compartments in it, and what you do is you go ahead and you put your grain into the building, and then it separates it out into compartments. So for each of the types of grains that you have, it has its own little home. It separates. This is really, really kind of a neat idea. I've seen it a handful of times on a couple different maps, and I really, really like that. The only problem I think we're going to end up running into, Taz, is I have no clue where the trigger is, because I know there's a sell point back over here, too. But I'm not sure where we actually have to store this. I think it might be right there, but I don't know if this is the selling location or what. But this is what I was talking about. You see, you got all these different little bunkers where the grain goes ahead and gets sold. It's really kind of neat because, let's face it, if you have a silo, one big silo, you're not going to take all your crops and put it into silos. You're gonna separate that stuff. So that's kind of what's happening here. Let's see, can I climb up this ladder? We got stuff up top. Perfect. All right. Is there a spot over here, Taz, or do we have to drive over to the other farm?
It should be here, in this part.
In that part? Okay. I'll bring it back around. This must be the selling location. This is another thing that's kind of cool, but a little confusing. For me, maybe not other people, but for me, it's a little confusing.
Yeah, I had to put up the blower.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Drive ourselves in here. Let's go like this so I don't make a mess of things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put up the blower right now. Oh, you drove it over it.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't get caught on the ceiling. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. I gotta get out of there. Oh, jeez.
That's bad, actually.
No, that's not good.
Maybe
we'll just keep doing it.
Can go from the other side.
Oh, boy. We'll try that, Taz. Maybe I should do that.
Might be more clearance.
Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm just gonna come sit over here.
Onto the ground.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh my gosh, Taz, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh.
Well, the better question if the tractor is okay.
I don't think that's gonna buff out. I think we need an exorcist, guys. I think we need an exorcist in here. This is not good. Oh boy. I tell you what, guys, give us just a second or two here. We'll be back and we'll get this all taken care of for you. All right, guys, so here's attempt number 2. Let's see how this ends up working out. All right, so we just needed Taz. Perfect.
Just a millimeters away from the ceiling.
That's awesome.
Or inches.
Or inches, yeah. Whatever it ends up taking. Oh, man. Oh, can you... Oops, I ran you over. Oh, my gosh. I killed him. You see that? He disappeared. He's a ghost now. Oh, boy. So, guys, that's what Taz has to work with. Again, it's just a reminder. I'm not that good. I just come on here. I talk a lot. I try and try and try. And Taz is incredibly tolerant. But, again, this is what he has to work with. He's very patient. Oh, man. So we're going to keep on going. We'll get this taken care of. We'll make grandma's friends happy or their acquaintances happy. Whatever it is. But we'll get this all taken care of, get the contract knocked out, and we'll probably chat with you guys after a little bit when things are, well, either done or just about done. I'm not too sure, but it's good times. It's good times to be helping out Grandma, but sometimes I think she just likes volunteers. And just like that, everyone, we have completed the tasks set forth. Oh my goodness gracious, we got her done. You betcha. Got her done quite a bit. Now we're on our way over here, taking some of the... Gotta stay out of that field there. Howdy there, sir. How you doing? Making lots of progress. We're on our way over here to go ahead and sell the rest of this stuff off to the proper place. I already took one partial load over there just to kind of make room. Otherwise, we weren't going to be able to take everything all together. But we're doing pretty darn good. Had a lot of fun out there. Taz was kind of even mentioning that, you know, this really didn't go all that long. How wide were the headers that we're using, Taz? You remember off the top of your head?
Around 5 meters.
Around 5 meters, so they're not super big headers at all. And
no, it's medium size for the harvester.
Actually, we want to go this way. Sorry, Taz. Let you know right at the last second there like that. That's my fault. At least I believe that's the right way. We'll find out one way or another. But yeah, 5 meter headers. We did oats, so you know it's a little bit lower yielding. And I think we ended up with right around 37, 38, maybe 39,000 liters, give or take. I don't remember what it is because we didn't put it all into the silo. We just left what we had and started rocking and rolling, doing our thing. So with that being said, it took us only about an hour to go ahead and harvest that. With 2 people, that's awesome because you had the opportunity to chat, you had the opportunity to hang out, see what's going on, watch what the other person was doing. That's always a good thing to do. I like watching Taz while he works, while I'm working, because it kind of keeps me entertained a little bit. There we go, get ourselves over here. But it's pretty darn cool, pretty darn cool. The one thing that I would say isn't necessarily super cool is well, once we get up here, Taz, we're gonna take a left and then a right almost immediately, just to let you know. One of the things that was not kind of cool, Grandma actually came on down to check out and see what was going on, and she had a little bit of news. You know how Taz and I were out mowing the grass this morning when she stopped by, gave us coffee, and gave Taz some cookies? Well, it's the neck. Yes, a little bit farther down here. Just ran that guy over. She was saying that she noticed how good we were at that and how much fun it looked like we were having. So she actually volunteered us for a little bit more work. Yay! It's a lot of fun. But yeah, now we're gonna go help out someone else in the community. We're gonna, I think it was make some hay, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna cut some more grass, make some more hay, do some more baling, put on a dance. I don't know, but yeah. So it looks like Grandma's little volunteers here have a little bit more work for themselves to do. There we go, got that done. I'll pull out of the way here. Not really sure how much it's all going to cost, so. You know what, Taz? You know what, since we're down here, Taz, I'm going to back up and I'm going to get some more fuel for the tractor here. I think that's close enough. I can just refuel right here. Yeah, this little thing right here is the fuel station, so we're just filling up while we're down here. I am, at least.
Yeah, the trigger doesn't pick on the left side for the trailer.
Oh, okay. That's weird, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah. At least it gives us a little bit of an option there if something's not quite working right.
On this trailer it works better.
Maybe you're
Maybe
just,
some notes
just that
being,
far out.
being mismatched.
33,000, not too bad. Plus what we'll get for doing the contract, which I think was about 7 grand. So to go ahead and help them people out, we ended up making about 10 grand off of that. I'd say that's a pretty big win, Taz. But yeah, I think this field that we have to go ahead and actually start cutting the grass on, I think it's just down the road here. So it ain't too bad. You know, we're coming this way. I think it's down to the right there. But we'll just head back, kind of regroup and regather and kind of get ourselves ready to rock and roll again. Now, one thing that Taz, you were mentioning there, that tractor that you got, it has a little bit of a sluggishness, a little bit of a hesitance.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the first gear, maybe second, but it doesn't want to shift into.
Okay. So I think one of the things we'll definitely have to put on our radar here is maybe taking that in. I'm not very good at repairing tractors. I'm not sure how good Taz is, but maybe take it in, see if somebody can fix it up, and we'll kind of see what we can do from there, because last thing we need is a tractor out here on some of these hills getting a little sluggish. Just kind of like that. Actually, this isn't even where I want to be, but this tractor I guess we can leave over here for the time being. Normally this blue one, this blue beast, whatever you want to call it, it kind of sits over at the other farm location. All right, teaming up, teaming up, teaming up, teaming up. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
We're still gonna need to configure the trailers.
Oh yeah, for the bales. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna sneak right behind you here, Taz, and
Because it doesn't... Well, it isn't gonna go that close to us.
okay.
Or maybe we can configure the other one and just tip it into sell point where we need to deliver.
Oh yeah, we could do that. That is an option. That is definitely an
I'm
option.
gonna leave it right here and we're gonna see how much bales we're gonna get
Perfect.
and then decide.
Perfect. That's definitely a good option. So I got Grandpa's little tractor over here. We'll get the mower all attached to it. Ooh, shoot, ran into a wall. Don't tell Taz. Please don't tell Taz.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna leave that one for you this time.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate it. I actually like this little tractor. It's a tiny little bugger, but you know what? I really do enjoy using this one. It is
I think we need both of the mowers.
I'm not 100% sure. I think the field's just down this way a little bit. Let me pop this up here. It's field 16 that we're going to, so it's down the road just a little bit. You know, I don't know. Just give me a second. We'll see what it looks like. It might not be too bad. It was just, like I said, it was just on the other side of the store over there, so it might not be all that bad. All right, get that out of there. Oh, she's a beaut. I love this thing. Actually, on a little side note, I don't really want to go ahead and talk too much about this, but this little mower here, I really like this thing. I got an opportunity to use it just on one of my last episodes for the Misadventures of LockNutz, and it's actually a really, really nice mower. It'll go ahead and cut down the brush as well as everything else, so it's pretty darn slick. It's pretty darn slick. It's a nice little tool to have. But here you go. Here's that field. You know what, Taz? I think... Ooh, boy, this is way longer than it looks on the map. I think we could get away with one more, but having two would not be the end of the world. I guess that'd be a good way of saying it, Taz.
Okay. I'm gonna get the second one then.
Alright, I'll come over here and I'll get started then so we can get rock and rolling. And this is... I need to unfold it. Alright. This is for making hay, so we're going to have to TED all this stuff too and really give it a good time. I'm going to have fun with this, hopefully. Hopefully Taz is going to have fun with this little bad man pajama too. But guys, that's where we're going to have to leave you. Taz and I will be out here rocking and rolling, cutting the grass, making the magic happen. If you guys want to, go ahead and leave a like. It'd be really, really cool of you. Hit that subscription. It helps the channel out a lot. Taz would appreciate it. You know, Taz does a lot to keep me on track, so I'd appreciate if you could do stuff to make Taz happy, and that would make Taz very, very happy. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you know who has been volunteered for something against your will. You betcha, against your will. Oh my goodness gracious me, guys. I tell you what, have the notification bell on and have it set to all. That way you know when this and other great videos are coming on out. And Taz, I found it. Nope. Let's see. Yeah. Collectible. Normally that's Taz's job, but I got one today. Oh gosh darn it, guys. I tell you what, I've had fun. Taz has had fun, I think Taz has had fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Perfect.
Every time we come together.
That's exactly it.
No matter if it's recording of the video or we jump on the multiplayer server.
You betcha. Anytime, guys, you have an opportunity to team up, it's a great thing. And until Taz and I see you next time, thanks for stopping by. And I bet you guys thought that was the end of the episode. Hold your horses, hang tight. Taz pointed out that I was cutting the grass on the wrong field. So there's that. Again, that's what Taz has to deal with. What a saint. What a saint.